All right, we're back again with another one. Time for the end of day report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports that we put in your hand each and every trading day. So, another interesting day in these markets. I tell you, man, volatility was off the hook today. Markets going every which way. And, man, what can you say? At one point, market was going crazy. Then at another point, it was doing its thing. So, just saying, I guess the market likes the bullish side of things and wants to continue on that path. So I guess you don't have a choice but to let it, right? So watching that, it makes me think, all right, markets are trending and want to do what they want to do. All right. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. You let the markets do what it is that they're going to do, You let it play on. Got to trade what you see. Okay, and that's what we do here. All right, so let's kick things off. We're going to do the crypto segment today. We're going to go through the crypto. We're going to look at our USD crypto and see what's crack-a-lacking. All right, we're going to kick things off with ADA Cardano first and foremost. If you take a look here, you are in a bull market on the daily charts, okay? And we're under the auspices of a trading range right now. Expecting the market to trade within this bar right here for the next couple of days or so before deciding if it's going to relock in on the bull side and take off, or is a correction coming. All right, so that's what we are. Momentum is off. All right, and not locked in at the moment. So I think it's still deciding what it wants to do. The market is not clear on what it wants to do just yet. I think we're going to give it a couple of days to kind of see if it is going to do something or not. But as it stands right now, it's looking like not too much is happening. And that's another thing. We've been looking at these cryptos, and you notice that the altcoins have been really not wanting to do much. They just been moving sideways. Nothing's really happening. And, it is what it is. Not too much you can do about it. So what I am thinking here now is that until I think something really happens in a negative light when it comes to the equity market, I don't really think we're going to see too much, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we're going to see too much at all, to be quite honest with you. I think things are going to just stay, the way they are for the time being and for the foreseeable future, to be honest with you. This is just what I'm seeing right now. I don't think the market has a reason to do anything else at all. I think the markets are just going to continue to move sideways, and that's just what it's going to do for the time being. We could get a surprise somewhere. All right. I would like to hope that the market will continue to act accordingly, but it's just we live in such perilous times, people. I can't even front. I mean, we haven't really seen times like these. The times like these are absolutely just disgusting, what we're seeing here. So anything can happen. I mean, I've been covering what's been going on in the global economic from a macro standpoint, but sorry, man, it's just not happening. It's not happening. So we're gonna see. All right. Only thing I can tell people is, come on, man, and make your money, man. Make your money any way you can make your money in these markets. This is your last bastion of freedom. All right. After this, you ain't gonna be able to do too much. So I'm trying to help everybody now by having you to get down with the get down, and it is what it is, fam. All right, the next chart here is ZRX. ZRX moving the same way. We're in a bull market. And I think we go higher from here. We're at the overhead resistance where it currently is today. And I think it just needs to get past it. If it can get past it, then new highs should be in order within the next week or two in ZRX. So let's see what happens. Let's see what we can get here. This is a bullish pointer back here. So I think things are lining up. This new bull market is, it's maintaining. It's not really, trending, but it's still keeping its bullish complexion. That's something you like to see. So pullbacks are still being bought up, and I think the market it's holding its own on sell-off. So ZRX is still in the bull camp. All right, taking a look here at EOS. EOS is the same situation. You see it's moving sideways, but it's in a bear market, and really just nothing's happening with a lot of the altcoins right now. All right, here's ZEC, okay, Zcash. Zcash is consolidating north of the trend line and Kumo cloud, and it's in a bear market still. We're still in a bear market. We've had a nice correction off of these lows back here, but still you're in a bear market, which means you could still fold at any point. All right, so the market's going to really need to prove itself. All right, if it's going to turn bullish or not. It's just not there yet. It ain't happening, folks. It ain't happening. All right, taking a look at XRP Ripple, bear market. All right, and it's in a corrective state. All right, you had a nice bear market rally, and now it's relocking back in on the downtrend. The downtrend's relocking back in. All right, so got to watch this momentum because it's starting to pick up. Starting to pick up some downside momentum here. I think all little rallies are getting ready to get sold off heavy. We'll have to keep our eyes on it. Taking a look at Waves. All right, Waves is also consolidating massively up here. It's still in a bear market as well, and we're looking like this one could also at any moment roll over, until it locks in something. It's not there. It's just not there yet. You can make an argument and say, yeah, but you're in a very strong bullish factor based off of momentum. Yeah, you can call a bull market on momentum, but it's still not a bull market. Bull market, you need to have momentum and you need to have trend. And right now, this doesn't. All this movement, and you're still at the same price you were way back here on March 10th. All right, you haven't gone anywhere since March. Those are facts. Taking a look at VET, all right, looking at VeChain, all right. So right now you are in a very wide consolidative situation yet again. The top of this bar, bottom of this bar, that's your trading range. You go nowhere for the next couple of days or so, and your momentum is so flat. I mean, it is flat. This is total flat line. Nothing's happening. Nothing is really happening for you. All right, it's just not there. No conviction to really do anything. And you got gaps. So this gap right here is serious. So we'll see what happens. All right, looking at quantum, QTUM, same thing. You're consolidating. You're in a bear market, and your momentum has come back off. So looks like the little technical bounce off the lows is done for, and we're ready to possibly roll back over again on that one. Taking a look here now at NEO. All right, NEO tried to, nice little recovery off of these lows, but now your momentum is pointing down again and picking up momentum to the downside. So we got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading on NEO. Let's see if this market really wants to commit. All right. You can make an argument that we're finding support around the trend line here. Trend line support's holding up nicely. I think the rally alert may be productive. So for tonight into tomorrow's trading for NEO, look out for that rally alert over the next 3 to 5 trading days. All right, switching over to Litecoin. Litecoin, nothing's really going except another trading range, which is this bar right here. Expect prices to continue to trade inside of this bar right here, like we've been doing. All right, no conviction. Momentum's flat. Still in a bear market, though, and you're trading right below the overhead resistance levels. This thing could roll over, and who knows? All right, looking at Ethereum now. Here's your Ethereum. Got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading for Ethereum. Ethereum is in a bull market and looking like it wants to lock in, strap in, and head to new highs. So this one is definitely on alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading on Ethereum. Finally, some green shoots, right? All right, here's your Dogecoin, flat line, doing absolutely nothing, no conviction whatsoever. Market doesn't know what it wants to do. You're in a bear market, and it's looking like it's threatening that we could turn bullish at any moment. But then again, this could be a head fake. We've seen this before. When you get curvature, and then it just comes and turns right down and falls off of a cliff. So this one is definitely worth eyeing and seeing what it's going to do. But as of right now, it has no direction, no conviction. All right, here's Dash. Dash also has now a consolidation, trading within the highs and lows of this bar right here over the next couple of days. And you're in a bear market, and it looks like you may have run out of steam on the top side. So this one can roll over and get nasty at a moment's notice. All right, here's BTG. BTG now is under the auspices of a rally alert. Bear market. Momentum starting to show signs of life back down to the downside. This was threatening to lock back in on the downside and drop. So lock and drop. So we'll see. We have been getting some rather good production on these rally alerts. So I would say over the next 3 to 5 days, we got that rally alert that we need to look at. All right, so you're 2 days in since the rally alert. Market hasn't gone anywhere. So we still got a couple of more days left to see if BTG is going to giddy up or is it going to roll over. All right, here is Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin is consolidating up here. The trend line support seems to be holding up nice. And we're in a trading range established here in this bar right here. We spiked down below it, but we didn't close there, and the market is settled right back in to the trading zone. So it is respecting the trading range right now. So over the next few days, I expect this trading range to continue to do exactly what it's doing. And you're still in a bull market, so it can lock and load in at any moment. All right. Let's see here. Here's the Bitcoin Futures Composite. Same story, same identical chart. Nothing else to see here on that one. Same analysis. All right, here's BNB. All right, BNB has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. This one's been in a bear market, also been consolidated, just moving sideways. But for tonight into tomorrow's trading, BNB does have a rally alert on it. All right, here is ABC Coin, Bitcoin Cash. All right, consolidating, no conviction, bear market, and your momentum is absolutely flat. All right, so that's what we got on the crypto side. Let's take a look at Forex and futures right quick, and we can wrap it up. So we'll go here, here, and there, and there, and there, there. Knock these out right quick. All right, here we go. Yeah, I see you, Frank. A risk on stocks, bad for cryptos. Not necessarily. Cryptos and stocks can definitely rise together. They don't have to be separate. All right. Let's see what we got. All right. So first up, we got the US dollar index. As you can see here, the US dollar index is in a bull market still. It's been holding up. You know, the momentum is straight down, trying to come up now. We're under the auspices of this rally alert, starting to get a little bit of production. I think that the bottom of the Kumo cloud is the first stop, then the trend line resistance is the second, and then the tertiary is the top of the Kumo cloud, and then of course above the cloud, locking back in a bull trend. So rally alert, and we're still under a rally alert for the US dollar, and it's still in a bull market. It looked like it was going to change trend turn here. It's not. It's just touching and bouncing off just like it did back here. All right. And just like it did back here. All right. Now right here, it actually did break at one point, but not really. There was really no conviction there. So even though you had that bear cycle here, you really didn't. You dipped down like it was going to do something, then you snap right back up again. All right. So that should be well noted as well. And this is just where we are right now. All right, so the market is doing a little something, something. All right, moving around, we got the South African rand. Okay, it's been on the auspices of a rally alert. Okay, and got a little bit of production, then pulled back. Overhead trend line resistance is still the target for this one. Just waiting to see if the market's going to lock back in or not. All right, looks like we put in a short-term bottom right here, which is the bottom of the Kumo cloud. I think this one may try to make another go at a rally. We got bullish weekly trend momentum reading, so that should play out on this one. We shall see. But also can't ignore, you know, that sellers could be attracted to it, but I don't know. I think this one's going to show improve. I think the South African rand has some bullish perspective to it. All right, here is the New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar right now is under the auspices of a crash alert and a corrective state. We're in a bear market, so this one is already locking back into the bear market downtrend and threatening to go to the trend line support and take it out and keep rocking. So still have a bearish outlook on the New Zealand dollar. So look out for that Kiwi. All right. Looking at the Mexican peso. Mexican pesos in the bull market lost a lot of momentum. Hasn't locked in that momentum. Hasn't locked back in yet. All right. It popped up, but now that rally's being sold off again and threatening to go lower. So this one is under the auspices of a crash alert. You had the back-to-back rally alert, got your production, then got that crash alert and started producing there. So right now you are in the Kumo cloud right now, but still, this is still under the auspices of that crash alert, even though you got a bullish weekly trend momentum reading. So all that I can say on this one is ride those pulse waves as much as possible. All right, taking a look at the dollar yen right now. Dollar yen under the auspices of a crash alert. This is still operating under a bearish perspective right now. You're in a bear market and your momentum is locked back in on the bear side of the tracks. And you got a bearish weekly trend momentum. Yeah, I see this one going down. All right, the next one here is the British pound operating under the auspices of a crash alert as well. Bearish momentum. I expect this one to continue to fall down as well. Here is the euro yen. The euro yen's been the surprise, all right, because you're under the auspices of a crash alert, right? You got your manifestation, you're getting your production. This one's still bearish, all right. Now I know the momentum got super bullish up here, got really strong, but you've had no crosses, you've had no crossover, all right. You still are relocked back in on the bear side, all right. That momentum has now come off, so still bearish. All right, I still see any kind of pop-up being sold. So this one is still looking bearish. I know, weird, isn't it? Taking a look at the euro dollar. Here's your euro dollar. It's also operating under a bearish perspective as well, with one caveat. We got a cross right here. We got a momentum cross, and we're now threatening to go full bull market. All right. Can this thing lock in? This is a weird one. This is a neat one. All right. This is a really neat one because you popped up here strong. Now you're correcting. You're in official correction status, but you're also looking like you may turn bullish, lock in, and take off. So the euro is under a watch, even though it's still operating under a crash alert. So this one, we'll see. It's getting interesting, I'll tell you that. All right. Canadian dollar has been a little wild too. Came off strong momentum-wise. You turned into a bear market from a pure momentum perspective. Then you got bullish. So right now, technically speaking, you're operating under a rally alert, and the trend line is the initial target around the 137.50 level. All right, so you got about 200 plus pips to go topside on the Canadian dollar. So that's a nice possibility there. And you're operating under a bullish weekly trend momentum reading. So yeah, this one we're looking at the long side for a technical bounce in the Canadian dollar. And oil is really not helping. All right, looking at the Australian dollar, where gold has not been helping it. You're under the auspices now of a crash alert. You're in a bear market. You turn bullish from a momentum perspective, but this one is also looking to correct to the trend line support is the initial target on this one for now. All right, looking at the Dow Futures. Dow Futures had that crash alert, got that production. Then you got your rally alert. Now you got production there, but you're in a bear market. You got bullish. You got into a bull market from a momentum perspective. You came off, and I think this next rally is going to be sold too. This is still in a bear market until it isn't. So we're still calling this one what it is, a bear market, but it's operating right now under a rally alert. So that's funny. We're still under the rally alert until we get a crash alert. So for right now, I got to call it long because that's what the market's doing. All right, looking at silver futures right now. Silver futures, we have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading for silver. Looks like each time it pulls back, the supports are holding. Trendline support seems to be holding, and we are now in an official bull market in silver. All right, let's see if we can get some follow through, some conviction on this one. That would be pretty powerful, wouldn't it, to see some conviction finally come into play here. So watching this one looks pretty exciting right now, and I think we might be on to something. All right, taking a look at the Russell right now. The Russell had that crash alert. Now it's having a rally alert like the Dow, getting close to bumping into resistance here. You are in a bear market. I think the rally at some point will stall out, but for right now, you gotta trade the long side of the market until the intraday price inflection points prove otherwise. All right, here is the crude oil futures. Crude oil, as you can see right now, we're under a trading range. The high here, the low here. Market's trading inside the range as it should. Will continue to do so probably for the next couple of days as momentum has now flatlined within the bear market. In the crude oil, still in a bear market. After all this technical bouncing off the lows, you're still in a bear market. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. All right, looking at your NASDAQ 100. All right, trading range established. Didn't think I would see this one. Crash alert, rally alert. High of this bar, low of this bar is the trading range. Market moved right back into it like it's supposed to. You had a spike low intraday basis, and now you're right back in the trading range. All right, so this one, I'm expecting sideways trading for the next day or so as well until the market decides on conviction. You are in a bull market, but you are now technically in a corrective state. Will it continue, or will the market show that it's strong? It showed it right here and said, nope, I'm breaking out. Did it again back here, continued to break out, showing the power and strength of the bull market, trying to say this bull market is real. Well, we gonna see, ain't we? We gonna see. Gold futures, bull market. Just moving along here, right? Tested that support. Bears couldn't gain control of the market. The bulls wrestled it right back. Now we're under the auspices of a crash alert for right now. So now the market needs to decide what it's want to do. It is zero commitment now. Zero commitment. You came down to the trend line support and bounced right off of it. Is any rally going to be sold here? What does this one want to do? It's a tough one to call. It's in a bull market, though, so you're going to trade with the longer-term perspective. All pullbacks are being bought. That's really what you're doing here. Pull back, buy, pull back, buy, pull back, buy, pull back, buy. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing here. It's looking for opportunities to get long. So right now, the long side of the market is winning the day in gold for the time being. All right, looking at the E-mini S&P 500 futures, you have now gone from bearish back to bullish. New beginning stages of a bull market for the S&P 500. I think it wants to get powerful. I think the NASDAQ's really just been waiting for the Dow, S&P, and the Russell to play ball so they can all start breaking out and rallying together. Definitely keep your eyes on the long side of the market. All right, so here's I already had this open. Never mind. It's the euro dollar again. All right, that's it, man. That's all I got, fam. We covered it. All right, we looked at the gamut. We ran the full gamut of these markets. So we're gonna see. We got a couple of interesting ones to watch tonight. We'll see which ones can break. We'll see which ones will break. We don't know which ones are really gonna break. We can only watch and see. All right, so keep your eyes and ears open, and we'll see how these markets do, man. You got your marching orders. You got the PulseWave price trigger reports in your hand. You know what it is you're looking for on either the long or short sides of the market. The only thing you can do now is put your orders in and then let the market go where it will. We have no idea what it's going to do. We just can only prepare for it. And that's really at the end of the day what we do. We prepare for the market. Let the market decide what it wants to do, and then, we take it from there. All right. System knows what it's doing. It knows how to get you in on the right side of things and vice versa. So just let it be. There's a big chance that some of these probably will just move sideways tonight into tomorrow, and you won't get much conviction either way, because it's just the nature of things. We'll just have to, like I say, keep watching and seeing what happens. But for now, you may or may not see too much action tonight in many of these for that reason. But you never know. We'll keep our ear to the ground and see what happens. All right. But for now, it is what it is. So with that being said, fam, remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back on that. Like I said, watch the U.S. stock index futures. I believe that tonight into tomorrow will probably be a little quiet, and then the market will start, choosing a direction. Probably Wednesday night. All right, Wednesday night into Thursday. That's when you'll see things changing. So I'm thinking things are going to be a little quiet right now, just a little quiet for right now, just for right now. I think the markets need to pause. They got a little ahead of themselves, getting a little exhausted, need to take a break. It's not rare for the market to take a day or two off just to see what it wants to do. That's not uncommon. You gotta let it be. You gotta let it breathe sometime. All right. So with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. There will be no pre-market post scan tomorrow. All right. I have a prior commitment tomorrow, so I will not be doing the morning's pre-market post scan. But I will be doing a live trading session when I get back. So I think I'm gonna set that for like 2 o'clock. But if I'm able to do it sooner, then I will. Okay. I see you, John, in the live chat. What did you want to see? What did you want to look at? Lay it on me real quick. If not, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, because everything else is already in the reports. All right. Well, with that being said, I will see everybody else in the trading room, and everyone else I'll see tomorrow when I get back, probably around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard New York time. That's when we'll go ahead and we'll do a live. All right. So just be on the lookout for the live. All right. And with that being said, remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Peace.